So there was something I wanted to talk about. There's a couple of cases. So you tell me which one you want to get into first, or at all. We'll just pick one because we're getting time to wrap up.
Okay.
So, Jameek Lowry or the Edward Buck story. What do you think we should get into?
That's so interesting, man.
So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, man. That's very interesting.
Okay. Anyway, really quick, because I said his name, Jameek Lowry's a 27-year-old man from Paterson.
Yep.
There's been a lot of talk about him getting beat up by the Paterson Police Department. So check out his story. If there's anything you can do to help the cause, look it up, see what's going on, and make sure we hold the police accountable for the actions if there is indeed something that they did wrong. Mm-hmm. Edward Buck is a Democratic donor, which to me is like, what does that even mean?
A lobbyist, somewhat.
Okay.
Maybe. I guess you could say something like that.
For the second time, a young black man has been found dead at his home. Have you guys heard about this?
And nobody's really talking about it too. That's the scary part.
So what do you think? What do you think about somebody that gets paid to have sex to travel? That's pretty dangerous stuff.
Very dangerous.
And
taking drugs too. And Kim, I will say this. Us in the black community, we have to be consistent, because the same energy that we have towards R. Kelly, we got to have towards Ed Buck. Because this is the second black male that's been killed in his home.
So why do you think people aren't as... Because they were gay? Because
you got the complexion for the
black,
protection, man.
Because they were, I guess, selling themselves?
I'm telling you.
They were on drugs. Why aren't people...
It's the complexion for the protection, man. Like, when we start talking about a white male that is powerful, like just in politics alone, I think that makes people like reluctant somewhat to even challenge him. And the fact that he's donated millions to the Clinton campaign, to various fundraisers, donations, all that stuff, I think that's probably why people are like afraid of it. But at the same time, like, if this was R. Kelly, or if this was just any other black politician or black figure, if two white people were found dead in his home, or even two black people. It happened all the
time. Y'all remember back in the day when that young girl in Washington, they never found her body. She was messing with one of the senators, but, allegedly having an affair with one of the senators.
That's scary, man.
She went missing, and they just like never found.
That's scary.
Never found her.
See? And I think as well, this shows us like a glimpse somewhat of what goes on in D.C., in the Capitol.
Right.
Like, these people are sick individuals, and people have been saying this for years, and seeing how this guy, I don't want to say that he preys on young black men.
But the reason why he's not playing devil advocate anyway, the reason why he's not been brought up on charges or anything is because the guys that are at his house overdosed.
Right.
So he gets them there. He flew this one of the guys, which would have possibly been the third guy.
Flew them out.
He flew them out and told him that, he wanted to have sex with him, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So he came out there. He started doing drugs. He came out there and started doing drugs with them. Yep. He got away because one of the drugs had a bad reaction to one of the drugs.
Yep.
And so he was one of the ones that got away. But recently they found a man dead in his home. I think that he should be brought up to be asked some questions.
I mean, the first time he got off was quiet.
But how do you prosecute somebody that's willingly doing drugs with you and they overdose?
That's the loophole, though. It's like, did he really overdose? And see, also, one of the guys said that, or the guy who escaped, like, the fact that we have to say he just got away shows you that something's not right. And you remember he said on the video that he told him to take some drug called Point, and it was mixed with like heroin and something else.
Man,
so
that's
he's
too
trying
dangerous.
to put them, so he's trying to force drugs on them. So I don't know if these guys are willingly being overdosed or if they're being forced to. So who knows? And the guy said he was only paid like $250.
He said $200.
I'm like, what?
When I tell you, I was like, are you serious?
You put your life on the line for that. But,
right.
I mean,
well, just be careful, people.
It's
careful on
scary.
These internets and don't be going.
We just gotta have that same energy, man. We gotta have Surviving Ed Buck, a whole docu-series on him, because he's actually caught some bodies. So we gotta have that too.